You are now live.
Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Morning.
We have friends. Why can't I hear anything?
It might not be on the right button. It's on air. Does it need to be on program?
No.
Or the phone's on the right one? I have audio.
Well, it must be nice.
It is.
I don't have audio. What the heck? There it is.
Are they going out, you think?
That plug is finicky.
Oh.
They are. I need new ones, but. I was
Good
like,
morning,
why am I
Dad.
not hearing anything? That's not a good thing.
Dad, Christine is here, and she's the lady that has more cats than you. Because they're desert cats. Hello, Teddy Bear. Hi, kitty kitty. Hi, Deborah. You too. Thank you. Hi, Echo. Morning, Troy.
Okay.
Hi, Bernadette. And Gracie.
Yes, we have a cat and a dog in the studio this morning. You'll see them right now when Anita gets back.
We're equal opportunity furry.
They're friends.
They're best friends. Christina, we'll just have you pull the mic on the right. Pull that right up to you.
Yeah. It's okay.
Pebbles.
Don't worry.
Hi, baby.
She's got a mic for the animals too.
Never know.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, Ace. All right, we ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are live here on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and if you're watching us on the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed, you see we already have special guests right in the studio.
Yes, we do. And I'm so excited. Christine is a resident fellow cat lady.
Yes, she is.
And she brought us some friends to hang out with today.
That's right. She brought a puppy named Pebbles. There you go. And tell us about the kitty cat.
And this is Teddy Bear. And Teddy Bear, I've had him for maybe about 6 months. My friend found him curled up in the middle of the street over by her mom's house. He was crying. He was super sick, really tiny. And of course, you know, where do all my friends bring their cats that they find? My house. So I took him and I nursed him back, and now him and Pebbles are best friends.
And tell us about Pebbles' story.
Pebbles, I've had her for a little over a year, and somebody just showed up at my door with her. She was, she could fit in your shirt pocket when I got her. She was covered in fleas and ticks, not taken care of at all. And we nursed her back to health, and I've had her ever since.
Well, Christine is obviously a longtime pet lover in general,
Yes.
both cats and dogs, and she was instrumental in helping us get some of our area cats spayed and neutered right here in the community, and I've noticed that it has helped a bit because we didn't see in our area only down here, the influx that we normally have of kittens this time of year.
Definitely.
But coming up next on the show, we have Hilary from the Humane Society, and Christine, you mentioned that you had just been down there, or a friend of yours had, and they're just bursting at the seams.
Yeah,
They're
kittens everywhere.
Yes, and well, it's early summertime now, not even technically the beginning of summer, but spring is the busiest time for those kittens to grow and be born, and we cannot stress the importance enough of having your pets spayed and neutered. All right. Now, how long have you been, well, kind of the go-to lady for pets, Christine?
Well, ever since I moved into my house about 9 years ago. So, my neighborhood, actually, we have some other people on my street that are also registered colony owners and do the catch and release. And we feed the ferals and we just take care of them. And if they need to go to the vet, we take them to the vet. And, you know, let them live their lives.
Now, the importance, every time we talk about colonies and we have individuals here who do so, people say, well, where are they? Well, we're not telling you.
Yeah.
Because people tend to think, oh, it's just kind of open season on dropping animals off and they will just be taken care of. And that's not really how that works. And it's not fair to those individuals who have taken on the responsibility of helping care for these animals.
Right.
And we do have a large influx of feral cats right here in the Yuma community.
We do.
And I know down in the downtown area, I've seen a lot of people talking about the increase there.
Yeah, we do. But it's people like Christine who step up and do what they can to, along with feline friends, obviously,
Right.
but they do what they can to be responsible. And yes, we can't necessarily take all these, as much as we would love to, take all these cats into our home, but they do the right thing. They go through the process of getting them fixed, and that way they can still live lives and they don't get euthanized, and at least they're not multiplying, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And you're actually feeding them and loving on them, which they're animals too. We don't want to see that happen, but
Right.
unfortunately we see it all too often.
We have a running joke at my house that nothing leaves my house that, unless it's fixed, and the only thing in my house that isn't fixed is my husband. So, and I'm working on that.
Can you get him in one of those cages? Is that how that works?
I don't know.
I think that's why what we have to do is get them in that cage to get them down there.
Yes.
But and right now you're starting to see them. A lot of the feral mamas are out there, and it's time that they're. I was saying that we had that happen yesterday. One of the feral cats in our neighborhood that we feed, she's the one that we can never catch, and
Yeah.
she had kittens, and we didn't know where the kittens were, and all of a sudden, oh, they're all, Mom, there's kittens in our driveway, and so it's like, I'm like, Christine, what can I do, and we don't want to get rid of them if there's no, unless anybody wants a kitten, you can come find me, but it's like you can't take them to the Humane Society. The Humane Society doesn't take them. They're overran with kittens as it
Yes.
is.
And it's not always smart to just bring in a baby too and separate them from the mama. Sometimes
Exactly.
the mama might be out looking for food, or she's looking for a new place to move them to if she's fearing for their safety.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just different things you have to keep in mind. But we're here to stress the importance of making sure you have your animals spayed and
Exactly.
neutered. And Christina's just been a longtime supporter of Cat Shirt Friday, because today is Cat Shirt Friday.
It is. It definitely is.
And we've got this week's prize is super duper cool. Of course, I say that every week. But you know what? Today's prize is valued at $250. And let me see. I have to pull it up, but I'll just use it as backup in case I can't remember what's in it.
I've seen some things.
It includes a Diamondback shirt, earbuds,
Yes.
a Diamondback 20th anniversary
Yeah.
pin
Pin,
to go on your shirt. We also have a $25 gift certificate from Creteens,
Yes.
a $15 gift certificate from Catherine's Cupcakery. That
Ooh,
could
perfect
get you
for Mom.
half a dozen cupcakes for Mom.
That's right.
$25 from Oriental House, a $50 Lotus Day Spa and Salon gift certificate. Again,
Ooh,
awesome for Mom.
Yes, definitely. And did I see a gift certificate for pest control?
Yes, there is a gift certificate from Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialist for a general pest control spray valued up to $95.
That's right.
And I think that might be it.
I think that's all of it.
But again, valued at $250, and the entries are already coming in.
Yes, they are.
All you need to do is send us either a selfie with your pet. We love those. We love to see the interaction.
Yes.
Or just any animal photo. It can be a stock image, an emoji, a Bitmoji.
Yeah.
If you want to send a video too, people have been attaching videos or texting them to us.
Uh-huh.
You can send them to us on Facebook, on either of our pages or the station page.
That's right.
Or you can text them to 928-343-0993 by noon today.
Yep. April said she finally got a cat shirt for Cat Shirt Friday. Now what to do? April, just post it on my page and we'll make sure you get entered.
All right.
Easy as that.
Again, it's Cat Shirt Friday. I have my paws shirt on.
I know. I saw that you were wearing that, and I was like, you didn't call me because I would have worn mine. I'm wearing my kitten lady, remnants of the what's
That's from Dr. Jensen at YRMC.
yes, but what was the
Reminiscent of the Morton salt.
Morton salt. There you go.
When
I
it
like
rains,
this
it
one.
pours.
It's cute. Yeah.
Well, my son came out this morning and he looked at my shirt and he said, I'm pretty sure there's some trademark violations going on. I wonder if the cat people paid the Jaws people.
We're not using it for profit.
No, we are not. We're just using it for fun because that's what we
Exactly.
like to do.
Exactly.
All right, coming up on the show today, again, Christine is here with special guest Teddy Bear and Pebbles. And then we have Hilary from the Humane Society of Yuma. They have an event taking place this week, and it's a great opportunity for you to save some money if your pet is missing. Definitely go to the Humane Society. And then Colonel Ross Poppenberger from Yuma Proving Ground is stopping by. He's going to talk about, he's almost been there a year now.
Oh, okay, so he'll get to talk about his experience so far.
We had Sergeant Major Nelson from YPG here last week.
Yeah.
And then we'll round things out with Foodylicious Janice. She did bring in some delicious treats, and
I'm excited for it because I know what it is.
we moved it to a higher shelf while the animals are here, but we'll bring it down once they head on out. But again, so many different things taking place in our community this weekend. I want to remind everyone about a water drive tomorrow. Noah Butler is doing this for his Eagle Project, and the water will go to the Yuma Community Food Bank. He's holding a shop and drop tomorrow at Walmart on Avenue B and 24th Street from 8 a.m. until noon. You can buy a case of water bottles and give them to the volunteers at the exit. Or if you would like to have them schedule a pickup for you, maybe you would like to hold a collection yourself, just get in touch with Noah. You can call or text 323-5889. And this is for Boy Scouts of America Troop 8009.
Yes, and don't forget, tomorrow is Stamp Out Hunger.
That's right.
Get those canned goods out to your mailboxes for your postal worker to come pick up when they deliver your mail.
And remember, there's a breakdown to the donations that come into the main post office here in the city of Yuma. Go to the Yuma Community Food Bank. And donations for the eastern portion of Yuma in the foothills area and South County in San Luis and Somerton, those will go to Crossroads Mission.
That's right.
Both organizations really, really needing food to help stock those shelves through our summer months.
Yes.
All right, and a few birthdays today.
We do.
Big birthdays, and I saw one of the birthday boys hanging out on the page.
That's right. Our birthday shout-outs are brought to you by Firehouse Subs.
That's right. The Firehouse Subs, the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation saves lives through donation grants, and they've already granted over $31 million to first responders, even $1 million in Arizona, and we've seen the benefit of some of those proceeds here in the Yuma community.
Yes, we
for
have.
our first responders. All right, if your birthday is coming up or you have a wish you would like us to share, just go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Today in Yuma page, and the entry form, it's the Firehouse Celebrate banner.
That's right.
Click on that to get that birthday entry in. And we pick one winner on Monday from the previous birthdays.
That's right.
From the previous week, and one person will win a medium sub, chips, drink, and a dessert from Firehouse Subs.
That's right.
Today's birthdays.
First one on the list is a friend of the show's, definitely. He's on here most days. Skylar Poston, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. We have Juanita Badia, Monique Williams, and a wonderful friend of the show. She is one of the hosts of City News Thursday, Lucy Valencia. We want to wish you a very happy birthday. And then we have Jason Kessler and longtime friend Melissa Taylor. We want to wish you all a very happy birthday.
Yes, and again, get those entries in if you know someone who has a birthday coming up. Now, we've been doing the Moms the Bomb contest all week.
That's right.
Mother's Day is Sunday, and what Mom really loves, I think, a lot of the time is just spending time with you, too. Unless she doesn't want to spend any time with her children. For some, that may be a gift, too. But we were giving away one prize to a winner each day, Monday through Friday. And today's winner, the letter was submitted by Obed Salgado. And Obed writes, "My wife is the best mother and wife. She manages a full-time job and 4 children, including myself. I count as 5. Throws in an LOL there. I don't know how she does it sometimes because I'm hopeless without her. Thank you, April, for all that you do. You are the best."
Aww, I love that. And Oped's watching right now. Oped, that was a great letter.
That was very sweet. And we received so many entries this week. It was really, really hard, but we do appreciate the love that you've all shared with us, too, for your moms, your friends, your grandmas, your daughters, your sisters. You know, just take a moment to recognize all of the important women in your life. And yesterday was kind of busy at some of the local retailers purchasing flowers.
Yes, it was Dia de las Madres, so there was a lot of people out, which, you know what, I love seeing that, though. I love seeing that they're going out and even just getting a couple of flowers for their moms is really nice to see.
Obed is going to be giving April a $100 Laser Gals gift certificate and $25 gift card from Firehouse Subs and $25 from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Good job, Obed. did.
That's
Thank
right.
you for sending your letter.
And again, thank you for all those entries.
We have another birthday shout out real quick. Ashley Sims says she wants to wish her sister Stephanie McDowell a very happy birthday. So happy birthday, Stephanie.
That's right. We hope you all have a wonderful day. And you know what? When I was in a local retailer yesterday, it happened to be Albertsons on 24th Street and happened to be here down the road.
Yes.
And I have a friend that's in the hospital, and I wanted to take her a plant or something, and not remembering that it was Mexican Mother's Day.
Uh-huh.
And your mom was working a register.
She is.
She's normally off Thursdays, I think.
She is. She wanted to go help out her team. She knew that it was going to be a very busy day, so she was there helping her team.
Well, a lady behind me in line she goes, well, I wonder why all she thought they were just shopping early for Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And she said, she goes, they're probably looking at me pretty funny. She had 4 different types of beer in her cart. And I go, someone's going to have a good Mother's Day.
That's my kind of Mother's Day.
I am not judging you.
Not at all, not at all. No, and I'm sure that a lot of our local stores and flower shops and things will definitely be very busy on Sunday as well.
That's right. All right, it's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com. Christine, we want to thank you so much. I think the little fur babies are acclimating to the studio.
Yeah, they're finally comfortable.
Yeah, they are.
They're playing.
All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Now, the show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have 30 years of experience and knowledge. You can trust them with your business, payroll, and monthly bookkeeping needs. That's Classic Accounting. Give them a call today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, visit their partner location, Truckmates, Yuma's home for snug top shells and lids, Line-X spray and bed liners, BDS suspensions, and 3M window tinting. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And Quick Refrigeration, it is Free Filter Friday.
Woo-hoo!
In addition to Cat Shirt Friday, if you have a dirty, dingy, dusty air filter, go ahead and take it by Quick Refrigeration today at 190 West 10th Street, and they will swap it out and give you a brand new standard 1-inch air filter for free. That's Quick Refrigeration.
And Yuma's best advocate pest and wildlife specialists. They are, you know what, right now it's getting so warm outside. All of those ants, crickets, cockroaches, silverfish, spiders, scorpions, earwigs, all of those creepy crawlers are coming out. Why not get a hold of Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists right now? They have a special going on. $89 includes exterior pest control service for June, July, and August. All that for one price. Give them a call today at 928-343-9149.
It's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Don't worry about him. He's fine.
He wants to play.
Oh, that just means he got comfortable.
Yep.
That's good.
Hello.
Thank you for coming in.
You see how cute she is?
Yeah.
Watch.
All right.
Let me see if I can get her to do it. Can you do your little demon little look? Huh?
Come on in.
No?
No, she's like, Mom, stop.
She like looks evil when you play with her.
Oh, when you
We
play
have a
with
cat
her.
and a dog. Come on in.
Come on
Cats
in.
and dogs.
Yes, we have their best friends. It's Pebbles and Teddy Bear.
Oh, and you got your ear clip too. Oh, yes.
Christine manages a colony, so.
Gonna sneak out.
Oh, Pebbles like,
Oh, he found a friend.
He's probably smelling. I'm smelling animals here.
Oh, yeah.
I smell my cousin.
All my little doggies are home. My one big dog, huh?
This is Pebbles.
You Pebbles? You look like your name would be Pebbles.
that's because that's what she leaves all over my house.
Oh,
That is how she
Is she like a little goat?
Kelly's wondering if the cat's up for adoption. I'm saying no.
Absolutely not.
But there is a lot of kittens and cats over at the Humane Society of Yuma to pick from.
Yes, and I wanted to
Quite a
wrap
few.
them all up and take them home yesterday.
ones that look exactly like him.
Right? Yes.
He's handsome.
He was
He's doing so well in here.
He was found in the middle of the street about 6 months ago. My friends found him. And he was super sick and
His eyes are crossed outwards a little bit.
yeah.
He had a really rough go of things.
That's what he looks like. Tolliver.
Really?
Yeah.
Its fur is really coarse. I wasn't expecting that.
Hers?
Yeah.
Is she
you
full
got the
Chihuahua or
Chihuahua
a
She's
mix?
a teacup chihuahua. Yeah, we had her blood tested. She's a purebred teacup chihuahua. Teeny tiny. So, and nobody was because because I looked and looked. I've had her for over a year now.
Look at you. You eat good, huh?
See, I'm very spoiled.
You're so cute. Hi.
Well, I thought it was funny because I was like, I thought she was bringing two. She had them both in the same. She goes, oh, they're best friends.
So cute.
If that's Pebbles, where's Bam Bam?
Yeah.
I know, right? I have a Lucy too. I need a Ricky. I told my husband
I need a Ricky.
because I have Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Luke Skywalker.
Oh my goodness. You just have all the partners. That's so cute.
He's like, we have 21 cats, Mom. Honey, that's enough.
That includes the outdoor colony. too.
Oh yeah, that's the I claim them all as mine. So.
That's one of our coworkers is like that. She has a huge colony outside, and then she has like 8 or 9 dogs.
I got
Crazy though. That's her morning
4
routine,
dogs.
is taking care of them all.
Yeah, it's like going out to feed the animals on the farm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and slide those mics over
We're
here.
just about
And
ready.
Christine, can you slide that? There we go. Yep, we'll just kind of slide. Are you going to talk to?
Yes.
You might need to scoot over a little bit. I promise Christine
Alyssa.
won't bite.
Okay, where did I get Kelly?
what's
I think
your
Kelly
name
just
today?
responded, that's why.
It's the kitten lady one. Who was the doctor?
Dr. Jensen from
Yeah.
YMC, she's one of the surgeons.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Isn't it cute?
That is awesome.
When it rains, it purrs.
That's cute. I have another giveaway today.
Ooh, awesome. Okay.
So
That is cute. Did you make that one too?
I did.
This one too.
I made that one too.
Oh, meow, chicken meow. Oh, we need that.
I know, that one's cute. I like that one. All right, we ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are live here on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed on Cat Shirt Friday. So we are keeping with that cat theme, the pet theme in general.
Yes,
And
we are.
we have Hilary and Alyssa here from the Humane Society of Yuma. Thanks, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You didn't know we were going to have other animals here as a
No.
surprise.
It's awesome though.
I think they've acclimated quite well. They're having a good time now.
Got the Chihuahua shakes, but that's all.
I think that's typical.
That's supposed to happen.
Well, we have you here because there's several things that are going on down at the Humane Society of Yuma.
Yeah.
And I know we mentioned that shelter's kind of full right now.
Yes, we are very full, and so come and adopt. We actually have a really great adoption special this weekend, going through till Sunday, at both the shelter and PetSmart, and it's 50% off of adoption fees.
Oh, that's
And
a good deal.
Yeah, that's excluding puppies and kittens and specialty breeds, though. But there are still lots and lots of great pets to choose from, and they will qualify for that that adoption special.
Because those older animals need love too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They do. They definitely do.
Yeah, and the puppies, I mean, that only means if they're under a year. So even dogs if they're just at a year, they're still not considered, puppies. So they're included in the half off adoption. So like Chihuahuas that are over a year, $10 for their adoption.
Oh, what a deal.
And that includes everything. And pit bulls, $15 if they're over a year, stuff like that. So it's really awesome for people that are looking and kind of on a budget, but can still afford to have a pet. But
But if you can save money, why not?
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Spend more money on their toys.
Are gift certificates available? Because maybe I know Mother's Day is on Sunday,
Yes.
and a pet is certainly a big addition to a family, and you don't want to just surprise her.
No.
Unless maybe Mom was looking around and saw this cute little boxer she liked, or a Chihuahua she fell in love with. But that way, it's a family event where you go and
Yes.
select an animal together.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
I'll
because
also
it's a family pet.
take other pets if you have another dog, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We always suggest meet and greets if you have other dogs, for instance. But yes, we do have gift certificates. So if you're thinking about getting a pet as a present for someone, definitely get a gift certificate.
Get the gift
so
certificates.
They can
Exactly.
be the one to really pick out the new family member. But
Okay.
yeah, along with our adoption special too, we have a special for return to owners. So I just wanted to mention that really quick. This weekend also through till Sunday at the shelter, any animal that's come into the shelter in the month of May, their return to owner fees are going to be waived. And that's huge. So that's if the animal is fixed or if you're willing to get it fixed. So please come down and look if you have lost your pet, dog or cat. Come down to the shelter and look because we've got a lot of strays.
Well, the numbers that Lana had shared in the press release this week were staggering about the ones that came in even during the month of April.
Yeah.
how many come in versus how many are actually returned to their families.
Oh, yeah. It's sad. It's sad to see so many pets coming in. And I know people are out there looking for their pets, but then they don't come by the shelter, or maybe they just come by the shelter once and then they don't check again, but you have to keep checking.
You do. And I know you also update the photos on your social media.
Yes.
So people can check, but again, that's something you should probably check back frequently.
Yes.
They may not be there Tuesday, but Thursday they may have been caught by animal control.
Yes,
Or brought
exactly.
in by someone else.
Yes.
And even though you guys don't go out and retrieve the animals anymore, you have all of the respective animal controls that bring them still to you guys.
Yes.
So even though you may live in the city or live in the county, they're all going to the same place.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So you definitely want to check often.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, because we're going to have a slight little cool down this weekend. We're looking at 89 tomorrow and 90 on Sunday. I know, happy Mother's Day to us. With those warm temperatures, animals, especially those that have to be outdoors, there are a few things to keep in mind.
Yes. So you want to make sure that they have access to shade, shelter, water, and food. Water, though, make sure that it's not in a metal bowl, because that metal's going to heat up and it's just going to be hot water and not good. So plastic bowl for their drinking water. And we also recommend, if you have like a little kiddie pool, so that your dogs can jump in and cool down and get out. We have them at the shelter, and when volunteers will bring out dogs to give them a break.
They love that.
They love it. You see in our live videos all the time, they're splashing around, and then they get out and they run, they get a toy. So yeah, that's always a good thing to help them cool down as well.
Well, Erin Amavisca is watching right now, and Erin was with the Humane Society for years, and she's now in, I believe, Baltimore. She says, "I'm watching you," and that's why when I'm doing my news or little reminders, I make sure they have adequate shade all day long, not just in the morning, because that may change by the afternoon. And again, access to water. Dogs prefer a little splash pool just to help keep them cooler, and no metal bowls. That's because Erin pounded that into my head for so long.
Good.
And again, I know the dogs, especially the dogs, like to go for rides, but it's not always the best thing to do with the weather.
Don't leave your animals in the car.
Oh, gosh,
Don't.
not at all.
I mean, if you can't handle it, they definitely cannot handle it.
Right. Yep.
So we're just encouraging you, be responsible pet owners. You guys have fantastic deals with getting your animals spayed and neutered, microchipped, all that stuff. Definitely. Where can they find all that information, Hilary?
That's all going to be on our website. So hsoyuma.com. You can find information about the clinic. So for our walk-in clinics, for spay neuter, you can go fill out the application right there, and they'll schedule the surgery. And
The clinic's open on a regular basis, correct?
Yes. We have our vaccination clinics on a weekly basis, and the spay neuter appointments, though, they're by appointment only. It's not just a walk-in for that kind of stuff.
How far in advance?
How Anita's asking how far in advance.
I'm not sure, because for a while we were pretty far out with scheduling surgeries, but you'll have to call the clinic. So their number's right on there, and they'll be able to get you a better answer.
Perfect.
And we have a special giveaway
Yes.
Oh, yes.
from Hilary today. All right, now this will be the visual for our Facebook Live. It's a tank top, and what does it say?
It says adopt a shelter pet, save a life.
Oh, that is so cute.
My girl is featured every Friday where I take my selfie with her before I leave the house, and it's just kind of a tradition now. She is 13 this year, and we adopted her from the Humane Society in 2006, where she was an owner surrender, and they estimated her to be a year old at the time. So she would have been probably classified as an adult at that time, but you know what? Shelter pets make the most amazing family members.
They really do.
And she is. There are days where she is my favorite in the house.
So definitely take advantage of the half-price adoptions this weekend and the half-price return to owner, because I know sometimes it might be hard to pay that expense, but take advantage of it now.
Now, Foodylicious Janice is going to be manning the phone lines right now. What
she's right
caller
there.
do you want her to take?
Alyssa, you pick.
Number 4.
Number 4. Caller number 4 right now at 928-343-0993. Caller number 4. 343-0993. And don't forget, get those Cat Shirt Friday entries in by noon today.
Yes.
And make sure to follow the Humane Society of Yuma on Facebook and all their other social media outlets so you can stay on top, and then share those albums. Share, because you never know what friend might actually see it who happens to be missing a cat or dog.
Exactly.
And then go to their website on a regular basis. They have a lot of great information. That's hsoyuma.com.
That's right. And don't forget, on monstermediayuma.com, on that homepage, we have the pet paw of the pet of the week. If you want to just go there, check out the pet of the week, just click on the paw. It goes straight to their website.
All right. Thank you so much, Hilary and Alyssa, and Christine here with Pebbles and
They're being so good.
They
Teddy
are.
Bear. Did you want to add something else, Alyssa?
We do have a couple of events actually coming up.
All right. Tell us about that.
Okay, so we will start summer camps. So summer camps, this is our second year doing this. We did them last year, and they only did 4 sessions last year. So this year we are actually doing 7. So it's getting to the point where they're going to start getting full. A lot of people will start to sign up during the end of May, but they start in June, so they run every week of June and every week of July, aside from the week of 4th of July.
Okay.
But it's $95, and it's for a full week. It runs Monday through Friday from 12 to 5, and there's different, topics of conversation, everything for each week. Like we have one that's going to talk mainly about careers with animals. So we're going to have some awesome guest speakers come in. And then we have a week that's going to be Pet University, where they're going to learn a little bit more about, the kinks of the animals and everything. And we have a marketing week. So it's going to be a lot of fun if you need something for your kid to do for the week, and you want to send them to the shelter because they love animals, or they want to learn a little bit more about animal enrichment, everything like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of different pet interacting, as well as, I guess, learning about the animals and what we do at the shelter.
And it's for those 9 through 13, but they're broken up into sometimes different ages, like week 6, marketing mutts and meows. That's for ages 12 and 13, because it'll be a little bit of a higher level.
Yeah.
And they are age-appropriate sessions.
Yes.
How do they sign up?
So for sign-ups, it is going to be calling the shelter or stopping into the shelter. You can do payments over the phone and everything, or you can stop in and get that all set up. We haven't set up anything online completely yet, so hopefully we're going to get that in for next year. But for this year, just stopping in or calling us is going to be the way to sign up for it.
All right. The Humane Society of Yuma is located at 4050 South Avenue 4.5E, or you can call 782-1621.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly.
It's time for a Lotus Day Spot and Salon selfie with all of our pet lovers here in the studio today. We're going to take a break. Congratulations. Oh, my goodness. Chris Keller won our Cat Shirt Friday. That's her husband.
That shirt's going to be for you. How awesome is that?
Oh, you just saved someone a trip down here. All right, we will be back with Colonel Ross Poppenberger from Yuma Proving Ground after the break. Here on Today in Yuma, the show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust them with your business, payroll, and monthly bookkeeping needs. Give them a call today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, check out the Sprague's difference. Buy, sell, trade, or consign firearms with free expert appraisals. Sprague's offers local price matching and a lifetime warranty. You can find them at Sprague's.com or on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And Quick Refrigeration, it is Free Filter Friday, the companion day to Cat Shirt Friday. Jimmy was such a big fan. All you need to do is stop by Quick Refrigeration at 190 West 10th Street, take in your old, dirty, dusty, dingy air filter, and they will swap it out for a brand new standard 1-inch air filter for free. That's Quick Refrigeration.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists have been providing pest control service in the Yuma area for over 20 years. They are licensed with the Arizona Game and Fish Department for safe, humane wildlife relocation. You can give them a call today at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go to their Facebook page. Like their Facebook page, Instagram, and Snapchat. I saw some pigeon work being done on their Snapchat this morning.
Love it.
Gotta love those pigeon work.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And here I was thinking I should have left so I could call in and
He got you covered.
I'm like, wait a minute. No way.
No way.
Is to 092? Yeah. Okay, that's to make sure we got the right correct. Well, let's go ahead and grab your shirt.
She's got cats, Jen.
So does saving a pet from going into a shelter count?
What now? Saving one from going into the shelter. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it definitely helps. You're not going to be taking up a kennel from us.
That's right. Come on, ladies.
Definitely helps.
We're going to face this way. Yeah, I'm going to set it right here. Christine probably needs to be closer to the front. Yeah.
I feel you, Christine. I feel you.
Flip his ear back too.
There you go.
Got your photo ready. Get in there, guys.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Smile. It doesn't like me today. See, it's heavy butt. I told you. It is feeding and she warned you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have her for mine. She did awesome. It's so cute.
It is really, really, really cute. Here.
Yeah. Oh, you need your blanket.
Oh yeah, that too. Thank you guys. Meow meow. That's awesome.
That is so cute. Are you counting us? Look, you would fit in that. Have you heard of that? I think I have. It's like, it's gifts for people.
I want a cat purse that she fits in.
Yeah.
Carry around.
Oh, that would be
Nothing cuter than a
right.
dog and a cat purse.
That's you're right.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Bye, ladies. Thank you.
Enjoy your weekend. Hi. Good morning.
Slide all the way over. Yeah,
Whoa, you're so busy. Oh, can you get a...
Plate down. Plate down. Watch out. It's not a shank.
They might have pet hair on it.
There's a good possibility.
Hi, Lisa.
Get this.
Thank you for coming in, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Just non-stop excitement here.
It's not
Are you gonna be
a
talking to?
duck. It's a pigeon.
I can.
He's the one who wants to
He's the star.
All right, we're already going back.
Yep. Oh,
Woo.
that's fast.
Yes. All right, are we ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are live here on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com. And for those of you watching, you can find us on Facebook Live, courtesy of FTS Automotive.
Yes, and don't forget, if you are following us on Facebook Live, hit that share button so that way everybody can take care of all the cuteness we've had in the studio so far.
Yes, yes. Well, we're going to change gears. Not that they're not cute, but we're just going to go another direction.
Okay, sounds good.
We have Colonel Ross Poppenberger with Yuma Proving Ground here in the studio.
Hi, thanks for having me on board here. I tell you, that's a tough act to follow. Nothing better than a couple of cute kittens there, right? And then you get some Army guy showing up here.
Yes, but very, very important.
Yes.
You serve a vital role in our military and our Yuma community. Well, Colonel, you arrived in Yuma, well, you took over command of YPG last June, correct?
I did, yep.
So we're coming up on a year already.
Yep.
Give us some thoughts.
I tell you what, this is the best thing in the Army for my career. I've just absolutely loved being here. The first day that I took command was June 20th, and I think that was the hottest day of the year last year. So I was inculcated well to the Yuma community with that. But
Around 123 degrees.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh my goodness.
It sure was. Yep. So, I've absolutely loved it. I can't believe it's been a year already. It's been just fantastic. The Yuma community is one of the best I've been in. And I've lived all over the country, been around the world, and absolutely love it here in Yuma.
Now, you lived in Arizona in the past also.
I did. Yep. So I went to move down to Arizona in I can't remember what year, mid 80s, up in Flagstaff. Went to junior high and high school up in Flagstaff. And it was great, listening and thinking about this interview, listening to the Outlaw Country, it reminds me of the music we listened to growing up there in Flagstaff.
That's what was
that old classic
popular
country.
then, right?
Good stuff, yeah.
All right, now you were originally from Minnesota?
Originally, yep.
So Minnesota and Arizona and other places in between.
Yep, that's it. That's
now,
it.
last week we asked Sergeant Major Nelson how many countries he had been in. I don't know that we asked that, but we found out how many he'd been in. And how many different places have you been?
Oh, gosh. That's a tough one to do math, in public off the top of my head. I've probably lived in at least 15 states, throughout my career. I've never been stationed overseas, but I've been, overseas, to the European countries, obviously the Middle East quite a bit, several deployments. But Been absolutely around the world. In several of my jobs, had products and equipment and personnel at various places throughout the world.
Well, in February, Yuma Proving Ground celebrated their 75th anniversary.
Yep.
And we had thousands and thousands and thousands more people that attended the event. I mean, did you even imagine that it would be on that large of a scale with that many people?
Well, we were certainly hoping it was going to be, and we just didn't know, what our watermark would be with the amount of support. We had, all kinds of different estimates. As it stands, we had about 12,000 people on site.
Oh my goodness.
And we had about another 5,000 to 8,000 people that unfortunately didn't get in. And so, one, it shows the huge support that we have, and support for our sponsors. Some of the food vendors that were there, they sold out. They ran into town, bought more food, and came back and sold out a couple of times. During the time.
Good problem to have.
it was. It was a huge success, and again, it showed me that, hey, people want to know what we're doing out there, and so we're all set to tell the story and what we do and what impact we make for the nation.
Well, you it says here you were hailing from a missile defense agency in Huntsville.
Yep.
And what made you come to Yuma? What made you choose Yuma?
Well, so have family in Arizona, and on my list of possible opportunities, Yuma Proving Ground was a choice, and I listed it first, and I was lucky enough to be selected.
Wow!
But so I didn't just go for a location. When I was a program manager, I was stationed up in Massachusetts, Natick Labs. It's a small research and development center up there, and we had some of our systems that would come out here and be tested. And being from Arizona, I never spent any time down here in Yuma. Obviously, drove through it going to San Diego and stuff. But when I was here as a PM, I saw what a gem Yuma was. I'm like, oh wow, Yuma's really growing. The great facilities here. It's the perfect sized town. And I said, if there'd ever be an opportunity, and I was selected for command, which is a fairly competitive process, and it just, the stars aligned that this opportunity was available to me.
And having family still up in the Flagstaff area.
No family up in Flagstaff anymore. In the Prescott area, and Phoenix and Scottsdale area.
Okay, well, Prescott anyway, a nice summer getaway.
That's it.
Cooler country. I'm from Southeast Arizona. I grew up in Safford.
Okay.
And then my husband's from here, so I just moved across the state.
Yeah,
That's what I did. So, well, nice to have another at least Arizona graduate here today. Teresa graduated too. We'll throw that in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Arizona State.
I'm saying shout out to the Midwesterners.
No, I meant Arizona high schools in general.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm not pimping ASU or U of A.
Okay.
They're all amazing institutions of higher learning.
They are. They are all awesome. They are. Some of my buddies from college, some folks on Facebook through YPG have been putting stuff on for U of A and ASU. So those are my buddies that might be listening to this. I got to give the shout out for ASU, but absolutely all these schools are great.
Yeah, they're great. I love that we have partnerships with Arizona Western College and the universities, but I know they also tie into AWC is a big supporter of the other, our military installations here in the community. And you just find different opportunities for these students that move on to seek employment out there. And we have so many individuals, I know a bunch myself, that whether they were stationed here at some point or served in a civilian capacity at YPG, then move elsewhere, they come back to Yuma. They like the community.
Yeah, it is a great community, and they're doing a lot, with the 2+2 program, and we're looking for engineers. We're looking for good engineers out there at YPG. I don't know if you saw some of the stuff we did on the STEM program that was covered on the news and stuff. And bottom line is we're hiring out at YPG, and we want that talent out there. We really need it. We need these engineers, and so there's a path. If you're a kid from Yuma and attend one of the AWC programs, there's a path out to YPG to get a good job. If you go away to one of the schools and come back, we want you back. There's a lot of opportunity, and we need that talent. We need those smart engineers, and we do a lot of really super cool stuff out there.
I'm glad you brought that up. With graduation only a couple weeks away, you don't have to go far. You really don't have to go far. And even if you choose to go to one of the, whether you go to ASU, U of A, or any of those colleges, come back to Yuma. Come back and grow your roots where you were, where you were born and spent all of your time. We like to see that, the success. Yeah, you guys go away to school, but bring that success back here. There's plenty of opportunity here.
And that ties in with the cutting edge technology that we see out at YPG, and there's only a small portion that we actually
get to see
because of the level of intensity with which it's the purposes that it's being used for, whether it's the testing or the instruments themselves. Now, you've talked, Colonel Poppenberger, about wanting to ensure YPG's range instrumentation and other infrastructure remains on the cutting edge to support testing. How is that being done?
So that's a big charter that we have to look and maintain relevance as we go into the future. And right now, the majority our largest customer is testing munitions and the different artillery rounds and long range fires and stuff. And so what we're looking at right now is as with everything in aging infrastructure, and so we need radars and different systems to track those rounds and high speed cameras that track them. And so it's a continuous process to go fight for money in the DoD budget. To buy new ones, to refresh them, and to sustain them. And so what we're doing is we're inviting the program executive officers to come out to Yuma Proving Ground and see what we're doing and see the capability that we have for them. Case in point, a couple of weeks ago, a month ago now, I guess, we had General Abramson from Program Executive Office Ammunition. So he's our large customer, and he's got a very, very large budget. And we showed him all the capability. We showed him what we do for him, and so he's a general. He's been around. He's been in, but he hasn't ever spent a lot of time at YPG. And when we showed him what capability we have, what we provide, he said, "Wow, this is an aha moment." And then we showed him, where we have some aging equipment that we need some infrastructure improvements on, and he was very supportive. He's like, "Let me know what you need," and
wow.
And so
and this is coming from somebody who uses the facility.
That's right. Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yeah, they're using those products, and they understand the importance of making sure you have what you need.
Exactly.
And things move so quickly with technology these days. You have to be cutting edge.
Yep, you do. We have to remain relevant. And case in point, one of the things we're looking at right now is a 100-kilometer shot. Yuma Proving Ground just north of here is roughly the size of the state of Rhode Island. So it's a huge installation. Right now we can get a 60-kilometer shot on YPG property.
Wow.
And we're looking at how do we get a 100-kilometer shot? And there's various ways that we're looking at doing that. We test shot a 72-kilometer shot down on the Berry Goldwater Range a couple weeks ago. But it's absolutely amazing. This is game-changing technology that we're looking at on these long-range artillery shots that is just phenomenal.
Well, there's so many great things happening at YPG. I again love that you had the 75th anniversary. It provided a lot of individuals from the community and our winter visitors too the opportunity to get a little bit of a sneak peek into what's done out there.
Yep. And
I think people love seeing actually up close and personal some of the equipment and the machinery and meeting more and more of the individuals that help make it all happen.
And that's why we did it. As I go around, everybody says, "Oh, what do you do? Everything's so secret up there." And we do have obviously some things that we don't talk about, but for the most of the things that we do, we can share. And my position is there's so many people that work out there at YPG, the best people. I can't say enough positive things about the YPG workforce and stuff. And we wanted to show the community that isn't part of that what we do out there. And so that's why we did that 75th. That's why we had those static displays. And we had the newest the newest equipment out there, that the stuff, frankly, we put something out there that we haven't fielded yet that we're still testing. And so, we did kind of lift up the curtain and give the public a chance to see what we do out there. And so, and again, with the support that we had, it showed me that people want to see, people want to know. And
yeah, you're going to have to do it again.
We will. As a matter of fact, and it is a lot of work to put one of those events on. Of course, I wanted to lean forward and do it every year, but we can't do it. What we decided is we're going to do it every other year. But next year, we're going to partner with the Marine Corps Air Station and be part of their air show. And so Colonel Suggs, he got with me the other day. He's like, "Hey, how about we skydive in?" And so I think that's
like
what
both of you together,
what
or
we're
the
gonna
agencies.
Do, yeah. So no, we're gonna try to work out a deal to do a tandem parachute jump
be
in
very
for
cool.
that. So I'm kind of letting the cat out of the bag on that right now. So
It gives us something to look forward
We
to.
want first shot at our banner being held between both of you. All right, we want to thank you so much, Colonel Poppenberger, for stopping by. You're a very busy man out at Yuma Proving Ground, and don't be a stranger here today in Yuma.
All right, thanks for having me out. Just appreciate it. Appreciate being here in Yuma.
All right, it's time for our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie out in the courtyard. No cute kitties or puppies, but I think this will be just as awesome.
I think it'll be just fine.
Today in Yuma, we'll be back with Foodie-licious Janice after the break on Z93, Outlaw Country, Monster Media, Yuma.com, and the FPS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
I'm going to say thank you for bringing up the engineering element and that you're hiring. I think that's imperative. It's so imperative.
Yep.
So I will be playing this to my senior,
Good. Okay.
who he wants to go into aerospace engineering. That's his
Good.
passion.
Yeah.
And he's looking at Embry-Riddle, but he's going to do 2 years at AWC.
So go get that degree at Embry-Riddle, and there is a lot of opportunities at YPG for that.
Perfect.
You know?
Oh,
Yep.
yay. I'm going to show this to him.
Yep.
All right, we're going to take a picture right there. Right over here, and we'll face that way.
Everybody getting on in? I'm missing one. There we go. Ready? Smile. It actually recognized my voice.
Thanks again.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
It's good to see you again.
Is there a room I can go change?
Yes.
Around errands in town. Thanks.
Well, you're going. What are you hiding from? We're going to be on the camera.
We had to move that real quick because we had animals in here.
Oh, I see a quarter.
Because somebody said warm. I don't know who it was.
Warm. Oh.
Hot. No. Off.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I already put $1 in there. I have 50 cents credit.
Janice set her up for that too.
Oh, that was a good question, Little.
What do you say?
Anything for vets with disabilities.
We will definitely have them back in again.
Yeah, we'll ask.
That was a really good question.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say.
And he said, where can I change? I was like,
Well, we'd already locked up next door.
Yeah. It's too late. My poor mama, she says she has a floral hangover.
she has an allergic reaction to the plastic wrap.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
God love her. I just want to go give her a
Good
hug.
morning, Jonathan. Hi, Christine. Seems like you were just here. Megan, Spencer.
There were just so many people
Yahaira?
getting
Is
flowers
that how you say
and
that?
balloons.
Did you know Little said that YPG is the same age as the winter visitors now?
Oh, and they qualify for our AARP.
Does YPG
I was like-
take it off my lawn?
So we're giggling as soon as the colonel sat down, both Terry and I, because of Little. And he looked at us like, there's an inside joke and I don't know what it is. So it was Mr. Little giving
You're
us...
lucky he didn't say drop and give me 20. Just respect.
My mom outranks you. No, she doesn't.
Why is there a weird phone number on ours that it's not recognized?
My mom said I could be mean to
It's a
you.
345 number. It says I don't have it saved.
I don't know.
From your text.
7.5 minutes.
Oh, because I accidentally put it to her house.
Oh.
Text my house again.
I've done that. I'm guilty of that.
Keep trying to get rid of that
number is
number.
that?
Like, what the heck?
I'm like,
Just
being
say,
charged
text a
a
landline.
landline. I'm like, no, she's not worth 75 cents.
I didn't do anything either.
Yeah, right. We saw you. You ready?
Yep.
Notes.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Teresa.
And I'm Foodie-licious.
Yeah, me. Because I'm saying that because she made me something that I really wanted.
Busy morning. We've had cats and dogs and colonels, and now
Cake.
okay.
Oh,
Not
so
just-
many.
not just
so many.
cake.
No, that's why I was going to come and say, what's cooking, ladies? Or I should say not cooking, because this is one of my no-bake recipes.
I went in, I seen it going around on Facebook a lot, and it was your Rice Krispie cheesecake.
Yeah.
So I love cheesecake. I know Teresa likes cheesecake, and I needed to try this recipe because I have my other son is turning 19 on Monday, so we're gonna have like a little swim, and he can't have any gluten. So I thought, hey, this is a perfect gluten-free recipe that gives you an alternative to just regular cake.
So tell us what it is.
Well, you take Rice Krispies, a basic Rice Krispie recipe. It's the Rice Krispies, butter, and marshmallows. You melt your butter, your marshmallows, and then throw your Rice Krispies in. But the good thing about this is you take a round cake pan. I put parchment paper in there just so it was super easy to pull out. You can use a springform one
That's
where the
what I was
sides
wondering.
come.
Yeah.
I didn't have one of those, so I'm like parchment paper, heaven paper. And
Yes.
I put the Rice Krispies along the bottom and up the sides. I used a measuring cup and I sprayed it with some nonstick spray. Gives it a good surface. It doesn't stick all to your fingers because sometimes Rice Krispies is messy.
Very
so
tacky.
I remember the first time when I made it with Dylan, I sprayed his hands with nonstick. What are you doing? I was like, just now watch. Now watch when you touch it, it's not going to stick to you.
Right.
So we always keep that on hand. But we do out the crust, and then while that's just sitting there, in a bowl I mixed some room temperature cream cheese, some sugar, some vanilla, and blended that until it was good and mixed, and then a jar of marshmallow fluff. Blended it on low again till it was good and mixed, and then folded in some Cool Whip. Just put it in the fridge. That's it.
And how long does it set in the fridge?
Now you want it at least till it gets hard. So they say about 4 hours until it chills. Everybody's fridge is different. So, 3 hours you want it in there. You want it to set well. And then I just put sprinkles on the top. I like some color. You can, right before you serve it, use like Cool Whip or whipped cream, spray some on there because that won't stay set firm if you're going to leave it setting. So just do that when you cut it. And then I just went and bought some little chocolate Rice Krispie, a big long one, and cut it up into little ones and put it on the top.
Sounds delicious. I'm ready. I was excited because I didn't smell it. I didn't smell food when I walked into the studio. I'm like, oh, what did she make today?
Non-smelling food.
It was non-smelling, but I was excited because this is one of the ones I sent to you too. Everybody knows I love cheesecake, and when I saw Rice Krispie treats and cheesecake, you can't go wrong with that.
I can smell the Rice Krispies.
It was yum.
Number sniffer here.
No, I can smell it
You're also
too.
sitting right next to me. So.
And there was some of the filling in the bowl left. So my youngest one, he was like, hey, what is that? I'm like, here, you may have this. He's like, oh, that's really good.
I can lick the spoon.
So I'll just eat it out of the bowl. I'm like, well, that perfect Mother of the Year picture right there. Hi, kid, here's some dinner. Cheesecake fillings.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's my kind of mom. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't buy my children's love. No.
Well, we have our Foodylicious giveaway for today.
I do, and it is Alicia Ruiz. Hopefully I pronounced that right.
R-U-I-Z?
Reese?
No, I meant the first name.
Oh, Alicia?
Yeah, because it's spelled a little different.
Oh, okay.
So, but I already called her and let her know that she's the winner, so she's going to get a $25 gift certificate from 251 to get to go down there and try some new stuff. But if she wants to find all the stuff for this recipe, Albertsons on 24th Street. They donated all of the stuff to make it.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Yesterday I had to go in and fight some big crowds.
It's okay. My mom was there to help.
I did not walk out with flowers.
I knew that.
My last name is Ramirez.
I would have told you to buy my plants, too.
I know, right? I would have sent you on a mission.
Well, just go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Foodylicious tab, and get entered to win the drawing for next week. But don't forget the 251, they're having a special Mother's Day brunch on Sunday.
Yes, and he's supposed to be making a lot of items. I know we enjoyed the regular brunch a couple weeks ago, my kids and I, and if the Mother's Day one is even up in the scale.
Well, I know that I believe it was yesterday or the day before they did post on their Facebook page, what do moms want for brunch? So if you are planning on it, go, and I suggest you go and give your suggestion right there on their Facebook page because he's going to accommodate, and they're staying open. Their brunch, Sunday brunch is
Normally it's a 2, but they're staying till 4.
They're staying, 11 to 4. So, if you can, you might want to call in and see if you need to make a reservation because it will probably get pretty full.
Yeah, I would think.
Definitely. Mother's Day is Sunday, and remember those too. Some moms have passed and stuff, so it's it's a rougher day for a lot of people. But celebrate mom and just remember the wonderful times and recognize them because They do an awful lot for everyone.
They do, and I want to give a shout out to all of you moms in here, of course myself, but you guys too, because I learned a lot from you guys. You guys all have older children and boys. I have. It's weird. We all have boys.
Well, boy, heavy group.
Yes, we are.
But
I learned so much from you guys. My Eli's only 8, but we all have the struggles, and I know what I'm looking forward to, or get an idea, and to watch you guys handle all of your boys, and it gives me hope. I'm gonna be okay.
it's going to be great.
Again, nobody receives an owner's manual or any kind of instructions when you give birth.
I said that to my oldest one, Daniel, because his birthday was last week, and I said, thank you for being my pilot child. Because that way I could try not, hopefully I didn't make too many mistakes. He's all, a few ups and downs, but relatively you were good. And he was like a thumbs up. So,
nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
You're always tougher on the first ones, right?
All right. We hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Get those Catch It Friday entries in by noon today. You can text them to 928-343-0993 or message them to us on Facebook, either on our pages or our personal pages or the station page. We compile them all. And if you have multiple animals, send multiple entries.
Yep.
We love the cuteness overload.
Yes, we do.
And don't forget, go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Today in Yuma page, and you can find all of our selfies there with our guests from the very beginning.
Yes.
There you go. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Mother's Day. It's Today in Yuma on Z93 Outlaw Country. Don't forget the FTS Automotive Facebook live feed where you can watch the show live every day or watch it after the fact. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.
Happy Mother's Day,
Thank you,
Lily.
everyone. Thank you, Anita, for running the camera. Janice for the food.
Have a good weekend. Did I tell you what my mom said?
No.
I said, Mom, would you like